It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Our matchup tonight taking place in Toronto, the Scotiabank Arena, as we watch the Raptors go up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they feel like they're at their best when they start fast, get into a rhythm early on, and get everyone involved. Offense, defense, on the glass, they're looking for a total team effort tonight. And we'll see Steph Curry. At this point in his career, can you guys say that he's the greatest shooter you've ever seen?
I would say he's the greatest shooter in the modern era. The way the game is played today allows you to have better shot opportunities, more opportunities, and more freedom. So, yes, in this era, he's the greatest shooter, without question.
Often a bad shot for everyone else is a great shot for him. His nickname is Pistol Pete Mahmoud Jackson.
You know what I like to say about Steph Curry?
I do know.
He makes it look
effortless.
Oh.
Wish, 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 wish.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Terrific shot of Nathan Phillips Square here in downtown Toronto. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
For a long time, the Raptors playing in Canada was seen by some as a detriment to their competitive prospects. Players dealt with issues like passports, different money, going through customs, and on and on. But now the Raptors use it as a strength, not as a weakness. They have a whole nation behind them. And they have Toronto, a diverse city with global engagement. Kevin?
And the game is going global. You're right. Thank you, DA. Now, Golden State's starting five. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for the Raptors, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision to return to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out.
Drills it from outside.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
Now, here's Siakam. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
Remarkable quickness on Klay Thompson's shot release, giving the defense no chance to contest.
Here's Powell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Curry against Lowry. Now here's Curry. D right on him. Russell with a wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Well, he may have worn out his welcome in L.A., but D'Angelo Russell found a good landing spot in Brooklyn. A team in rebuild, in need of an offensive infusion. They've unleashed his talent.
And Gasol gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's stolen by Lowry. Now running, here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. And he converts the layup.
Capitalizing on the error. grinding out points, you gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Here's Russell after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. It's good from long range. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
Got to do your best to make Steph put the ball on the floor. I know he can still do that, but catch and shoot is just deadly.
Outside for Gasol. From past the arc. Warriors with the rebound. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Russell.
Draymond Green adding the floater in the offseason. Touche.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And that sends Draymond Green to the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Hyundai Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And McCaw is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And Green, no good on that one.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Now Lowry. Over Robinson. And another basket for Toronto.
And with the body control and jump shot Lowry possesses, he has been known to torch you from the perimeter.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together. You know, Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Hollis Jefferson. McCaw is out there with Lowry. And it's Ibaka. And it's Anunoby in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. You know, Brent, we talk about how global the game has become. There's so much talent in the NBA that was born outside of this country. And you think about the great coaches, the Hubie Browns over the years that have gone and had these critics, Jack Ramsey, spreading the word of basketball that developed these young players we're now seeing in the league.
And we can go down the list of guys like Giannis, Joel Embiid, Jokic in Denver, Gobert in Utah, Luka Doncic in Dallas, along with Porzingis for the season. But one thing that's interesting about all those guys, Kevin, the connective tissue to that is they're not only great players, but the construct of the locker room around those guys being great players, it it changes the dynamic of some of the conversations that go on in the locker room. Most guys are used to seeing the best player on their team sound like them, be from places that they've been, played in high school All-American tournaments or on collegiate level to get. These guys are coming over from somewhere else, and so it forces a dynamic in the locker room that I think gets really interesting for teams as they move forward.
That's really interesting. And here are the Warriors now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Outside Curry, over Ibaka. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
McCaw kicks to Lowry. Over Curry. Lowry can't get it to go. The Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Lowry against Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 9.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. McCaw, the pass to Anunoby. To the paint. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Kyle Lowry.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Looney. Burks on the wing. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead, up 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyle. What went down in the first half? How'd you guys feel?
Felt great. You know, we gave up a little bit too many points, but felt good to be out there. I think we're playing hard. Fans are great. Everybody's out here supporting us. We just got to come out here and get the win.
We'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Their defense has been practically non-existent. Sure, they're facing a team that got hot. You could even say a bit lucky at times, but no one is stepping up on D and taking anything away. Have some pride. Don't let a guy shoot like that in your face.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go.